Porter's having a night. And Rondo points in the third quarter. Morris hangs and the follow. Plumlee, no. And Plumlee sticks it back.
That LeBron is breaking for career playoff numbers, but if over the next 6 games, since he's already at 7 in this game, he averages 7 assists per game, he will have the history books on the line here.
Yeah, and just making a huge impact. Chris, you talked about it the first game we did here, the bubble being the great equalizer. We're seeing a lot of young players having great performances.
Yeah, we are
in those hostile environments.
Yeah, we are, because they're skilled number home, down 0-2, and hearing your fans kind of murmur, it's a little bit easy.
Engaged offensively here now to start this fourth.
Well, with Jokic and Murray on the bench, Porter free gives it up. Grant on the take. Grant with the reverse. Missed it. Coming, and Dozier fouls him. Not a bad idea. James. And now they get the switch with Plumlee on him. Dozier there to help if need be. Kuzma cuts. LeBron lets him go, and now LeBron step back 3. Lakers have pushed it to a 27-point lead. Caruso so active. Grant passes one up in the corner, steps in for a 2. He's got player on the other team, and he's got LeBron duty here in this series. Here's Morris again for 3. Nope.
It's playing center, but it could be LeBron playing center. It could be Kuz.
Built this roster to be able to play against big, taller teams, more physical teams, or what the modern day NBA is, with a lot of flexibility.
Yeah, not only a 6-year drought, but coming back as the #1 seed, and now an opportunity to perhaps go to the Morris. Here's Porter. Freight train coming, lays it in with a left hand.
I just wanted to make sure he got his props watching his favorite team.
It does beg the question, who let the dogs out? Oh, put on bump. Put on bump. Rondo turning the corner, a little floater. Oh, and over the backboard.
So I guess what they say about playoff Rondo is true.
Porter, there's a foul away from the pen. Here for 2+ months now. Rondo, there's another bounce pass to Davis, and he'll finish. Just having a huge night. Davis is 35 and 10 right now. Up top to Plumlee, but in control. Davis got Jeremy Grant on him. He'll just pull it, knock it down.
And encourage young people to vote and be active. So far, you guys, we have seen the bubble. The league created a social justice coalition. 20 teams have committed their arenas or their practice facilities for voting-related activities, and the jerseys from the first round of games with the social justice messages on them, they're going to
shows you the guy with the biggest voice and on the younger generation in such a pivotal time in our country with so much, civic unrest and social injustice. Just a great job by LeBron James just getting practice facilities. That is huge.
I agree, Reggie, and I think to all those that said, wait a minute, don't do anything, come back and plan. I think what and it's more than the vote.
Here, back and forth. By the way, I hope you had a chance to catch the Arena show earlier tonight on TNT that preceded us. Outstanding work led by Kerry Champion and company. That was excellent.
The hardware this year on 3 different teams. Think about that.
Yeah, there's Dozier going strong. He's got 4 regular season MVPs. He's got 3 Finals MVP awards, and
the Finals MVP for San Antonio.
Yeah.
Finals last year for Toronto.
Plumlee on well, I know what you want to say.
I'll let C.J. McCollum and Dame Lillard.
What Dame say?
Porter is fouled.
I told you then.
7-2.
I don't know why teams didn't draw. I told you then. This guy, boy, and he has all type of game, and his length should make him a good defender.
Look at this length.
Pass it over him.
I remember Dana Altman saying he is going to be a star, and we'll see if he ends up that way. McGee, he got the start here tonight. It was Dwight Howard who made the biggest impact among the center duo. Porter comes up. 21-point lead, Lakers. J.R. Smith getting some run here tonight. These are valuable minutes for guys like all facets of the game with 7 points and 9 assists.
And veteran teams should be more plugged in with attention to detail. We saw with our coaches mic'd up at halftime, Coach Frank Vogel said, what do we have to worry about this team? This team answered in you. They put the whole league on notice that they could come back. So expect teams to make sure they value their leads just a little bit more against this Denver team.
Kuzma and the push. That was the left ankle in that first quarter, and just as we're worried about him, watching him, he has a couple of big jams. There's Bull. I'm telling you, he
sit on someone else's shoulder.
Quinn Cook. See Troy Daniels on the floor, the former Laker with the Nuggets here, as J.R. Smith not afraid to get one up close tonight. Waiters injured, not able to go, as Smith and Waiters additions to this team. Daniels. Well, the Lakers impressive tonight. They were dominant outside of their game one. He's away with it. Kuzma will fire it. He's got it. Three-pointer in for Kyle Kuzma. Off you get on the every other day rhythm. And Denver will try to answer a game one loss against these very talented Los Angeles. And earlier, every opposing coach of the Lakers, the emphasis is to keep them out of the paint. Make the Lakers a perimeter shooting team. And as much as you talk about it, Nuggets finding out it is very difficult to do because they force their way in the paint. They get a lot of baskets in transition, and tonight, especially in the second quarter, Chris, they got
posing their will. And Reg, you mentioned it. They have bigs that can run the floor. 16 fast break points tonight for LA, only 7 for Denver.
And 54 points in the paint. And give credit to the Nuggets. They had 50 points in the paint as well. So that.
Ooh, JaVale McGee fired up a three-pointer. Made 3 in the regular season as Dozier gets. So another dominant win by the Los Angeles